Good evening, intrepid listeners. Alright. I believe I am in the clear to speak to you all candidly, without the amount of odd hullabaloo I've been dealing with on my journey lately. Oh, no surprises here. Just me, your macabre maitre d', as I continue my quest to better midnight Marinara. But, well, I will try not to mince words. I have been feeling more and more out of sorts lately, as if my essence is fading. Some might describe these feelings as travel fatigue, but it is something more. I can feel it. I've not wanted to put stock into the idea, but perhaps it is the degradation of... Oh, for crying out loud.
Translocation complete.
Hello?
That's curious. Initial scans are not indicating a typical matter composition, organic or otherwise.
It's not matching anything from this planet's recorded flora or fauna either.
Can you not hear me? I'm not of the living. I'm a shade. And whatever you are doing is giving me a headache.
Should we demolecularize the specimen?
Oh, this sounds painful.
That would be painful, but I've not heard any protestations. Go for it.
Oh, it seems to be aware of its surroundings.
Is the talkback mic on?
No, that's at your station.
I'm doing a Class 3 database search. Just turn on the mic.
It's at your station.
Fine! Greetings. Life form. Identify yourself.
I am the pasta shade. I'm not an animal or a plant, but a spectral being born of the zeitgeist, and I would like to be free of this glass person, please.
That's aluminum oxynitride, not glass.
Just let him out.
What if he's a security risk?
He couldn't even break out of the containment cell. I think we're fine.
Very well. State your business. What are you doing walking around the middle of nowhere at this time of night on a planet you clearly aren't from?
I'm in search of haunting stories wherever they can be found, and maybe even a little soul-searching amidst an existential crisis. But who are you, and what are you doing hovering above the earth?
Who we are is classified. Our business is classified. But you may call me Abysmii and her Papreeka.
Sorry, he likes to be dramatic. You're aboard the Ray Gun 1. We are observing all phenomena in this sector of space, but in our spare time we also like to read stories intercepted as transmissions from Earth.
So are you guarding the Earth or acting as its conservationist?
No.
Ah, I see. It's been a while since I've had a good sci-fi horror story.
Well, after nearly deconstructing you to neutrons and protons, the least we could do is share a recent story we came across. I think lure should be fitting.
All right, put it on.
Oh, I guess I'll go do it then.
Yeah?
I'll do everything today, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
Cool. You want to do anything?
Dude, I finished a Class 5 report today.
Cool. Ooh,
You
Class
slept in
5,
until
whatever.
noon.
You know how much I did yesterday? No, it's fine.
Initiating morning routine sequence and day cycle alarm. Good morning, Ivan. Please confirm wakefulness. Good morning, Technician Ivan Mavia. Please confirm
Alright, I'm up. Wakefulness confirmed. Or whatever.
Thank you, Technician Ivan Mavia.
No, go back to Ivan.
Thank you, Ivan. Patricia and Jim are already at breakfast. The time is 5:30 a.m.
Who decided wake up should be at 5:30? I'm having a word with the programmers next cycle.
There he is, late night counting jellyfish.
That and your other host of underwater puns still aren't working.
Well, I've got hundreds. One is bound to get a rise out of you.
What are we eating today? Eggs?
And fertilized eggs from common poultry are not aboard.
You ask that every morning, expecting different results?
I'll stop asking when you stop making puns.
Enjoy your multi-grain cereal.
Still not talking to me, Jing?
Why weren't you able to sleep?
Apparently not. Who said I didn't sleep?
Akami, report on Ivan's most recent REM analytics.
Really? Now we're using her to spy on me?
Ivan retained less than 1 hour of REM sleep last night cycle. Average REM sleep is below recommended levels.
Why aren't you sleeping?
Gosh, who knows? Being stuck in what can barely be called a 2-bedroom apartment with 2 other people? Having not seen sunlight for a month. Save for your sunny disposition, of course.
Stop evading the question.
Who cares? What's it to you?
Guys.
We all need to sleep. If we don't, we risk mental breakdown, not to mention reduced work productivity and mental alertness. In case you forgot, we rely on you being awake enough to make sure the Dagon doesn't implode. This is the 6th night you've gone without adequate sleep. Now, answer the question.
What about you, Patty? Am I mentally alert enough?
Ivan, Jing raises a good point. If we can discern what's keeping you up, maybe we can get you back to a normal sleep schedule.
Fine. I just keep having waking dreams. Makes it difficult to stay asleep.
That's it. That answers almost nothing.
Well, that's all you're getting. I think I'll skip cereal today.
So now you're not eating?
Guys!
Enough! Jing, if you think I'm unstable or a threat, take it up with HQ. Until then, I'm going to resume the job you think I'm unfit for. I'll be in Chamber C if you need me. Enjoy your freeze-dried bullshit. Son of a bitch, stupid bullshit. Can't even... Never would have happened on the last job. Akami, begin standard diagnostic. Routine report check-in.
Standard diagnostic protocol initiated. Assessing structural integrity of vessel.
Hey Ivan, I know you're doing a checkup with Akami, but would now be a good time to have you review that footage from a couple cycles ago?
Yeah, that's fine. I can have Akami run in the background for now.
Switching to report compilation mode.
You could have asked her nicely.
Yeah, it seems like I'm being rude to everyone today.
Don't worry about it. You know Jing wasn't being malicious.
I know. I'll apologize once the diagnostic is finished, and I'll start reviewing your footage. Any anomalies in particular I should look for?
Yeah, anything outside of regular geothermal, tectonic, and large water displacement. As cool as it is seeing fangtooths and giant spider crabs, this didn't read like our usual suspects.
Sure it isn't some type of giant squid?
I'm not positive it was a cephalopod or not, but my main concern is the interference on Cam 4.
I don't know if that's worth the...
I know. Highly experimental cameras. Still not ideal for this environment. I'm just asking you to take a single pass and let me know what you think.
Well, it will be a while.
I can wait. Jing and I have to get the report done for tonight's broadcast finish anyways. Just chime in when you're done.
Roger that.
Thanks, Ivan.
Are you talking to Ivan? Tell him he's up.
And they wonder why I can't sleep. Akami, switch to routine report check-in. Replay current report status.
Parameter switched. Structural integrity at acceptable levels. Minor cosmetic damage to 33% of exterior.
Pause report. Explain how we went from 12 to 33% in one cycle.
No discernible cause was captured on exterior cameras. Extrapolating. Likely cause is deep ocean water containing dead coral, sand, rocks, and other debris driven by strong thermohaline currents.
I'll have to ask Jing about that later. Continue report.
Life support systems operating at acceptable levels. Food, breathable oxygen, and potable water stores estimated to last for 11 more cycles.
Only one extra day of emergency rations. Cutting it close, but it'll do.
Electrical systems including computational, survey, and emergency power are operating at a combined 88.3% efficiency.
Fuck. Provide breakdown.
Computational, 95%. Survey, 70%. Emergency power, 100%.
Well, that explains Patty's anomalies. Explain survey equipment degradation.
Unable to extrapolate.
Fuck.
Standard diagnostic completed.
Run detailed diagnostic. Report over main comms when finished.
Understood.
Access most recent files sent from Patricia.
Accessing. Accessed.
Analyze and index for anomalies. Deduplicate if possible.
Requested process will take approximately 76 minutes.
Yeah, I figured. Alert me once complete.
Understood.
Send message to Jing and Patricia. Tell them I'm getting some sleep.
Message sent. Attention, Ivan.
Ah!
Processing complete.
Display index and report on findings. It nearly gave me a heart attack.
153 anomalies located. Deduplication brings total down to 56. Analysis reveals 52 to be nominal interference and artifacts from common technical difficulties experienced by experimental outside camera system.
Well, that certainly makes my job easier. Report on remaining 4 anomalies.
The anomalies are concentrated solely by camera for Excellent. Playing footage now.
Certainly looks like a large something. Auto adjust for image clarity.
Adjusting and replaying footage.
Still can't see shit. Speculate on large object causing anomaly.
Available data suggests the source of anomaly to be approximately 12 meters in length and 20 tons in weight. Species likely to be cephalopod, or possibly belonging to the Silacii clade such as a shark or ray.
And the light at Mark 34.
Possible bioluminescence.
From that distance? It'd have to be huge. Hold on. How is this thing harming the cameras if it's so far away?
Please narrow request to specific parameters.
Alright, report any non-biological activity during the anomalies.
Slightly higher levels of electromagnetic discharge and tectonic activity were present during the recorded time period.
Dead end. Patty won't like this. Locate Patricia and Jing.
Both crew members are in Chamber A.
Open a channel with Chamber A.
Ready.
Patty, Jing. I'm finished with my analysis of the footage. How goes your work?
Our compilation for the next broadcast to HQ is almost complete. Find anything juicy?
Not really. I could use a second or third pair of eyes if you have time.
I suggest we have a brief brainstorm after dinner. I have other work to attend to. Sounds good to me.
Roger that. Okay. We all ready?
Indeed. Before we begin, I would like to apologize if I was particularly harsh this morning.
It's fine. You are correct after all. Grabbing a nap this morning did help a bit.
Really?
I think. I'm here and ate dinner, didn't I?
Let's hope the trend continues.
Yeah. Anyway. Did you get a chance to review the report from Alkami?
We did. Not much there, huh?
I was hoping you could comment on the type of creature Alkami cooked up, and if Jean could remark on the EM and tectonic activity.
While both are certainly anomalous, I'd have to get a clear pattern and better readings to say anything definitive. It's certainly not worth publishing.
I'm in the same boat here as far as lack of good data. We'll have Akami isolate these factors and try to determine a pattern.
What did you think of the audio?
Oh. I didn't even ask Alkami about that.
Why not?
Well, she didn't highlight it, and I guess I figured any audio issues would be indicative of the visual counterparts.
So you haven't heard it?
Not yet. Is there anything of interest?
Not really. It is as you suggested. Distorted and seems to be synced with visual interference. Still, it does not hurt to be informed.
You're getting sloppy, Ivan.
Yes. Aha. Akami, play audio and give spectral analysis on screen.
As you can see, it's quite unique amongst the sounds down here.
If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it was an atypical whale song, but that wouldn't make sense given the fauna where we are.
The delta waves are unusually high. Did you come up with an explanation for that?
Not in the past half hour since you last asked me. I'm more interested in the bioluminescence. Other than Lofi forms, I can't think of anything else that would produce that much light down here, much less something of that size. But we keep finding new species, so it's entirely possible.
Interesting. Ivan, you're quiet. What do you think of the possibility of it being a new species of anglerfish?
Ivan. Hey, Ivan.
Huh? What?
Okay, where did we lose you?
I don't know. I think I need to check on Alkami's diagnostic process.
But what about Patricia's idea?
Yeah, you'd know better than me. I'm just the tech. Gonna go do tech things.
Ivan, are you okay?
Just need to sleep. Right, Jing?
Yes.
He's getting worse. Do you think he knows we added our concerns about him to the broadcast?
He stopped reading those logs days ago. Let's hope we can get him help. There's only 10 days left.
Stop. No. No. No, no. No, no. No.
Ivan, it is 5 hours before scheduled cycle start. State reason for wakefulness.
I don't know.
Alerting other crew.
No, wait. Fuck.
Ivan, what's wrong?
Ivan, you have to tell us what is going on. This is past a minor health concern.
I just don't sleep well, okay?
You slept fine in the beginning. What changed?
I don't know.
You have to stop hiding things from us. We can't help you if you continue like this.
I don't need help.
Ivan, please.
Maybe it's the lack of sunlight down here. Maybe it's 20 days of terrible food. Maybe the experiment on how people can survive down here is a massive fucking failure. Ever consider that?
Ivan, that's all fine, but if you are unable to function down here, we have to tell HQ and pack up early.
We can't do that. I'll be fine.
Ivan, you missed the audio. You haven't been keeping accurate logs. You don't even attend broadcasts anymore. We were fine with a little mistake here and there. We're all stressed and in a weird new situation. But you know the training? You're exhibiting too many signs at this point. Akami wouldn't have alerted us if she didn't confirm a pattern.
I'm fine. Really. I can take it. It's not much longer.
I'm sorry, Ivan. We don't have a choice anymore.
What do you mean?
Akami, initiate quarantine protocol. Subject, technician Ivan Mateo.
No.
Authorization.
Wait, you can't do this!
Alpha.
Protocol initiated. Lockdown enforced. Execution awaiting secondary authorization.
Patty, no. Please.
Patricia, I'll contact HQ. Finish the quarantine.
Patty, please. You have to believe me. I can't be locked in here.
Ivan.
Patty, please. I can't stay in here.
Why? Tell us why and we can help.
I don't know. Nightmares or something.
It can't just be the nightmares, Ivan. We all had them at first.
This is something else. It feels too real. Something is calling me, and I don't know what.
Quarantine protocol requires secondary authorization.
If the dreams are that bad and you can't get enough REM sleep, you aren't fit to work. You know that.
I'll tough it out, Patty. I swear. Just don't lock me in here.
I'm sorry, Ivan, if you can't tell us, and I don't think you are lying. But if we can't determine what's wrong, we can't risk everything.
It'll be a fucking disgrace if we end early. I can't face that. I need a full job's pay. My ex won't let the child support slide.
Confirm secondary authorization in 10 seconds.
Patty, don't do this!
Authorization.
No!
Authorization Sonal Alpha.
Don't leave me in here with it!
Quarantine fully authorized.
Ivan, it's been a day. We just wanted to check in. I sent the emergency transmission. HQ should get back to us soon.
We know you're angry with us. We understand. Akami says you haven't made much noise in the past day. Are you at least getting sleep?
We know you haven't eaten anything. We know we can't force you, but please, try. Ivan, what are you doing in there?
Ivan, you know there's emergency microphones. Even without a camera, we can clearly hear you.
Quarantine lifted.
What? Ivan!
He hid the tools in his quarters. Damn it! Akami, reinitiate lockdown.
Unable to comply.
Akami. Emergency lockdown. Authorization Mateo Alpha.
Emergency mode enabled. Life support online and functions restricted to basic.
Enable audio sensors. Scan for beta waves.
Path open. Remaining doors locked. Audio sensors online.
Ivan, stop! What are you doing? Where are you going?
I don't know.
You must know something. You've been hiding something all along. Tell us.
Unique, narrowband data wave signature outside Chamber B.
Open pathway to Chamber B from my quarters only.
Ivan! What do you know about the beta waves?
Route established.
Wait, that's the main airlock. Ivan, stop! Ivan, whatever it is, it's not worth finding. You won't survive out there. Stop! A copy! Emergency override! Authorization min-alpha!
Unable to comply. Preparing airlock release. Internal hatch open.
Ivan, don't do this!
Warning, crush depth fatal. Airlock sequence halted.
Emergency override, Mateo Alpha Alpha.
Override accepted. Internal hatch closed. Pressure normalization initialized.
Ivan, please stop!
I just have to step outside and see.
Ivan, you'll drown yourself. Do you even have a suit on?
Pressure normalization complete. Opening external hatch.
No.
Reinitializing pressure normalization.
Oh God,
Alert, crewman Matthew not on board. Alert, crewman Matthew not on board.
No.
Incoming emergency transmission from headquarters.
Dagon, this is HQ. We received multiple distress signals, the first regarding Ivan Mateo and the second regarding some malfunction. Please advise.
This is Dagon. Ivan's gone. We need to come home.
Well, I hope that was both intriguing and stimulating.
A fair amount of both. Fitting and ironic as some of the most horrifying and alien things that unnerve the average mind come not from the depths of space, but from the bowels of the ocean. One need not look further than the dark recesses of their own planet to see something that defies explanation. And as for stimulating, I do feel a touch rejuvenated as a result. I graciously accept this tale.
Well, it's been enlightening, but we really must be getting back to our mission.
Oh, of course, I would hate to impose.
So we'll just drop you off wherever?
That's fine, danke. Oh, wait, I need to get to...
Too late. Engage.
Midnight Marinara is written, produced, directed, and mixed by David King. This episode features the voices of Abysmii and Papreeka as themselves, Speakonia as Akami, Atticus Jackson as Ivan Mateo, Marissa Yardley as Patricia Sonal, and Katie Patterson as Jing Min. Lure is an original production written by Abysmii. Music by Abysmii, with the end theme by John King. Do you suffer a sea change into something rich and strange? Feel free to let us know by subscribing to this podcast and leaving us some feedback with a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. You can also email us at midnightmarinara@gmail.com or follow us on Twitter and Tumblr. And hey, if you'd like to give a little extra to the show and be the next to vanish into the fog, consider becoming a patron and supporting our Patreon with a small monthly donation. This week's epitaph.
Here lies Rasputin the monk. Yes, we're just as surprised as you are, but here he is. Rest in peace.